On this series, we'll be talking to founders, to entrepreneurs, to people who are doing amazing things in the tech space and beyond. And we want them to share their stories, their challenges, their triumphs. On this episode today, we're going to be talking to Titi Taiwo, co-founder and CEO of TerraWorks. TerraWorks and Titi are doing amazing things, and we can't wait to share our story. Welcome to the Release Your Podcast.
Wow, interesting. My name is Titilayo Taiwo, and my journey is a bit unique. I had a background in biochemistry, and over the years I tilted towards HR and operation because it's my passion. And I've been able to work with several organizations to help define their processes and help them, like you said, activate their talent code. Yeah, fantastic. I think for me, I have a very open mindset when it comes to choosing opportunities. And I believe in something that God is not a waster. So any opportunity that comes my way at that particular time, I believe that is what God wants me to do. So I started my career in a very, very small outfit. It's a wellness outfit. And I would say that that is what laid my foundation into being an entrepreneur. I happened to be maybe the second staff, and I was doing everything from accounting to HR to
marketing,
sales to social media marketing, and everything actually stopped at my table. And it was exciting for me because I was fresh out of school, and it gives me opportunity to express myself. I work without boundaries, and I don't have too much hierarchy and the laws to say you can't do this. So I fall in love with it. So, this is cool. Then, working in that very small establishment, I got into oil and gas. And there it was a bit structured with better pay, with a lot of exposure. That I was in HR department for real. And I love working with people. I would say it was born out of also recognizing the fact that there should be a better way to do things. We have the way, like during maybe our father's time, to look for a job. People have been looking for a job from inception, right? But knowing fully well that there should be a better way to do things, and then identifying the gaps that we have in our then or present way of working. So since we are little, we've been hearing about unemployment, and it has been a discussion in Africa and all over the globe that people need to get things done. The traditional way of employing people, which is you apply to work for this organization 9 to 5, is there, but for us, identify there should be a better way for people to work. And in 2015, to be precise, one of our co-founders had a very unfortunate experience working with people, somebody he met online to work on a project with him. And being in this part of the world, consumer protection is a bit poor. And after this, my co-founder parted with money.
He lost a lot of money,
the guy could not deliver. He started shifting grounds because he's not a full-time staff. Just, I need you to do something for me for 2 weeks. Just write maybe this part of the code for a project I'm working on. And after payments, it was obvious this guy is not a good fit. And he ended up losing money. He ended up losing more contracts from his from his clients, because according to them, finish this project, we'll give you more. So there was a lot that was involved, and it got us thinking that what if somebody is standing in proxy? And that's what TerraWorks stands for, where we aggregate vetted professionals and we connect them with people that need their services via a trusted platform. It's a very deep and a very tough question, but I will say that purpose sometimes is a nexus between your pain and your passion.
Very true.
And sometimes when you might not be able to place it initially, but when you are being called to do something, you will be very restless.
Okay.
And that's what I would say, that the journey of starting comes from a place of restlessness. I've lost money, and by the way, the contract was with one of the government officials in Nigeria, so it was a big loss. So out of that restlessness, there was, I would say that it was a season of maybe wallowing in self-pity. Oh, I didn't been this was, I was able to scale through this phase. Maybe I would have gotten a bigger contract. I would have been in this kind of.
My life would have changed.
You understand? Out of that pain, then comes the restlessness, like I said, and the passion to, you know what, this has to stop. Right? This has to stop. I remember the first name was not actually Taiwo.
How many names did you guys go through before you settled on Taiwo?
It took us, I would say, years or months to really
settle on
Taiwo.
What does Taiwo mean? Like,
actually, it's about the vision that we have, being able, just like we have megabytes, it's like terabytes, terawork, trillions job, being able to transact trillions job in Africa. So that was, and everybody is helping you to look for the name, they are dropping ideas, what about this? And by the time this one was dropped, it was, wow, it clicks. That's our vision. Plugging African talent into the global value chain, transacting trillions of jobs across the continent. So we were able to run with it, and then there's something that naturally you can't stand. It might be you seeing people begging when you are going home, little children asking you for money, cleaning your glass, and you're like, why are they here? Those things disturb you. It might not have any effect on me. I've been seeing them, it doesn't, do you get? You need to pay attention to that, your inner self. I can't stand this thing. Does that mean that, and you start looking for, should I have a foundation? Should I, things like that. Or when you see people dress, naturally, some people just adjust your clothes as if, I don't like, you know, these are things that
the way your daughter was trying to put you together.
Spontaneously, without thinking. So we need to be quiet with ourselves, have a personal board meeting with ourselves, and pay attention to how our journey has been as an individual. What do I love doing, or what is that thing that I cannot stand? That might be your calling. Honestly, to be honest, I would say no. And that has been the journey. Let's look at Joseph in the Bible. Oh, you're going to be a great man. People will bow down for you. If the guy saw the prison and everything, God, just leave me with my family. I'm not interested. But sometimes God might show us the end, not really the path. And those challenges are tough, but it makes us better. And we have several processes that help to showcase the newbies so that they will not be lost on the platform, because there's a lot of people. So we have things like that we call promo store, where, for example, if you are offering a service that is 10,000, you can say, mine is 8,000, just to rank the data. When people know that you've worked with 20 people, people will be comfortable to work with. For us, next level means expansion.
Okay.
The target is being able to transact trillions job across the continent. Our focus actually is Africa. We need to start solving our own problems, and then using our own nuances to create products that fit.
That makes sense for us, to people.
Our environment. So for us at Taiwo is for us to, we've done 6,000. Our target is trillion, right?
So that's still a long way to go.
A long way to that junction, but we are getting close.